I want to take a minute today to make a video that is probably going to get me buried in so many different ways. But if someone watches my channel and knows anything about me, they know if I feel like I have something to say, I say it. I don't care if it's popular, if it's going to lose me subs, gain me subs, or whatever. This will definitely lose me subs and probably garner me a lot of ill feelings. But I was watching this video, The YouTuber Gathering by Hickok45. I was watching it while we were camping. I was watching it on my phone, so I couldn't really comment too much on it. But I did make a comment about something that bothered me, and I'll get to it in a second here. Now, first of all, let's talk about the people that are here. Now, the people that are here are all people that I really like and really support. You know, you have Tennessee Outdoors 9, 22 Plinkster, Sturmgewehr, I can pronounce that, Fate of Destiny. You know, I like all these channels, including Hickok45. And people know I hate shooting videos. They bore me. You know, I know your trigger finger works. Whippy. But I like Hickok's videos because I like the personality. I like the what he represents. I like him as a role model. And I do consider him a role model. I'm sorry. Some people, he might not want to be one, but I see him as a big role model for the gun community, probably more so than any other channel. And, you know, Sturmgewehr, or whatever, however you pronounce it, Tupperware, or whatever. But it makes awesome review videos. I mean, like, you would think you're watching something on Spike TV or, something like that. I mean, they look professional, and they sound professional, and he knows his crap. You can look up anything he says, and it's going to be right. Tennessee Outdoors 9. One of my favorite channels to go to. If I have a question about ballistics, I go to that channel. And I don't even bother to second guess his stuff because I have come to the conclusion he knows what he's saying, and if he says it, it's true. 22 Plinkster, really entertaining. You know, like I say, I don't like shooting videos, but that's entertainment to me. Fate of Destiny. Now, you can say what you want about Fate of Destiny. I know people have said a lot of bad things about her. Probably I might even myself. Probably I'm pretty catty sometimes. You never know. But I'll tell you one thing. I like her channel. I like watching women have their own gun channels. I like seeing women and minorities involved in shooting sports and gun rights issues. And I would much rather any day of the week see someone like her that runs her own channel in the way she wants to run it than I would see some guy dress his wife or his girlfriend up like a hooker and put her out there like a prop to garner views from horny teenagers watching gun videos. Much rather see that any day of the week. So say what you want about her channel. To me, it's a woman running her own gun channel the way she wants to run it, and that is a positive thing to me. Now, the only issue I have with it, because like I say, I like everyone here. I love seeing videos of get-togethers like this. You know, I watch them. I was watching this while I was camping. I'm out watching this while I'm camping. But I noticed in the video he said that these people represent half of the people he subscribed to. Now, I'm a small channel. I only have like 12,000 subs. I have about 3.5 million views. Hickok gets more than a month than I've gotten in the full year and a half that I've been doing YouTube. But I still feel like I owe people something that support me. I feel like I should be involved more so than just sitting back and taking from the gun community. So I try to support a lot of people. I mean, I watch their videos. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to take care of something here. Kaden! Like I said, I'm a small channel, but I try to support as many people as I can. I try to pay back the gun community for the support they give me. So when I see someone that's a large channel like this that says they only sub to 8 or 9 channels, it strikes me as odd. Now, maybe I'm completely off base on this, and I might be wrong. It won't be the first time I've been wrong. Anyone who watches my videos knows that half my videos are a demonstration of how wrong I can be. But I feel that you should support the people that support you. You should do more. You should do as much as you can. And I can't believe doing 8 or 9 subscriptions is doing as much as you can. Now, I posted this as a comment on his video, and to his credit, he did respond to me. But his response was, and I won't read it to you verbatim because apparently it was just between the two of us, because after he responded, he deleted my comment and his response to it. So his comments were, well, yeah, if I sub to 8 or 9 people, then it's special that I sub to them. If I sub to 200 people, it's not special. He said, so how special is it that you're supporting those 200 channels? For one, I don't think my sub is special. His might be, but mine's not. Just a sub. I'm not asking him to give these people shout outs. I know he says he doesn't do shout outs. Well, even though videos like this are essentially shout outs, they're just more exclusive. But just subbing to someone, liking their channel, you know, that is not that difficult. I do it. I like videos all the time. I will spend an hour a day just liking videos. I may not even get to watch all of them. I may get to watch the first 30 seconds of a minute video or the first 2 minutes of a 4-minute video. And if I know the person, I know what kind of stuff they produce, I know they're not going to do anything extremely vulgar, I'll go ahead and like it. And I devote a little bit of my time to that because I feel like I owe that back to the people that support me. Now, I just found that whole reasoning that it's only that if I give my support to 200 channels, I'm somehow diminishing the support I give to if I only gave to 7 or 8 channels. To me, support and good wishes and help like that, it's not nickels in your purse. You don't have a limited number of them. If I say, you know, like I've got 10 charities I want to give to, that doesn't say, well, then you're reducing the amount you can give to any one charity by giving to 10. Because I do believe to a certain degree I can support a great number of channels and do just as much good for them as I could if I only did 2 or 3. I mean, if I only do 2 or 3 channels, I'm only liking 1 or 2 videos a day. If I support 200, I'm liking 20 or 30 videos a day. And I can do either easily. I mean, it's not super easy. Now, believe me, my channel is not big. Like I said, only about 12,000 subscribers. But I get a lot of correspondence, and I try to respond to everything I get. Anyone who's ever sent me a personal message knows I respond. Now, I know Hickok can't do stuff like that, but there is things he can do, and that's just basic support of other channels. Sub to them. Give them a sub count. Just 1 click on their sub. Like a video if you see it. Try to watch some videos. Now, like I say, maybe I'm wrong. Now, I'm a firm believer that not a single channel on here owes anybody anything unless they're taking paid sponsorship, which a lot of videos are. Maybe Hickok is. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate one way or the other. But if you're not taking paid sponsorship, you don't owe anything to anybody. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe any single viewer of my channel anything other than being myself and being honest. That's the only thing I feel I owe them. But when people support me, when people actively go out of their way to make comments on my videos, to watch my videos, to tell me they like what I do, I feel like I should support them also, especially if I like what they do. I should at least check them out. And I can't believe you're actually checking out your subs or much of anybody if you're only subbed to 8 or 9 people after as long as you've been on YouTube. So that's my problem. That's, you know, it might just be my problem. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Like I say, it won't be the first time. But I'm not sure if people agree with me. Let me know. Do you agree with me? Do you think a gun channel the size of Hickok should be subscribed to more than 8 or 9 people? Should they be offering their support back to the gun community? Because to me it kind of smacks of, you know, if you're a politician that got elected by 1 million votes and you say, yeah, but there's only about 7 or 8 of them that I would really want to shake their hand. I think a good politician should say, if I had the time and the means, I'd like to shake the hand of every person that voted for me. I can't do that, but I'm going to shake as many hands as I can. That's the attitude I try to take, and that's the attitude I would like to see from other channels.